everybody, welcome back to another competitive battle on the channel. I'm Coffee and Card Games. You guys are awesome. Today, we're in the pick ban. I made a few changes. Well, one change. I got rid of Naga for Mix, as I said I was thinking about doing before. And I'm thinking we might get Tyrannak off the team too, because really just doesn't quite fit. With what we're doing now with having Mix and OBs, and like we have a lot of effects we don't really want to get lost. So Tyrannak seems like more of a issue against me than anything else. Let's get rid of this guy. Barn Sheet's an issue and will probably be a second ban if need be, but I think the electric and the fire damage is too much against me to deal with that, so rid of big boy. Let's go with you and you. Probably picks Barn Sheet into this, I would assume, and I'm totally fine with that. My Cycrox should, I'm not going to say Cyrenax this time. I don't know why I kept saying Cyrenax last time. For some reason, Cycrox and, okay. You're gone. For some reason, like Cycrox and Tyrannak just fusion danced in my mind, and I kept just combining their names together. It's a cool name. It's a very cool name. Not the correct name, though, so I apologize for that, because it infuriated me watching it back. Start a Mix. Okay. That's okay, I think. I think we have 3 Doomsetters right now. Unfortunately, only 2 psychic types, though. Mental types, rather. Volphy is annoying, but I can deal with it. I'm a little surprised I got rid of Mix there, because they have Volphy, they have Hellfire damage from Drakash. So it seems kind of like not the Tem you want to get rid of, but I'm fine with it. I'm currently in the process of training up a Smolzy, because I was watching NB Fish's video the other day with Muzz, who was playing a similar, probably, for being honest, better version of the Dune team with Sparzy, with Inductor and Psychosis. It's kind of like a second Pocus, in a sense. I'm not sure if it's like a better Pocus, but definitely seems pretty good. Actually, why am I throwing this at Amphitheater? This makes no sense, because Amphitheater has the ability to just bush and also just vanish later on. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? So I can Court Shield to buff Cycrox up again, get it bigger and bigger and bigger. Or I could Spikes plus Wastewater into Amphitheater, right? But what comes into that? Drakash? If that happens, Drakash just gets doomed too, and that's cool. And Amphitheater leaves, so not ideal for them. I'm pretty sure I eat a Thunderbolt. But if he has Thunderbolt and Water type damage into Cycrox, is Cycrox okay with that? Is the issue. You know what? I think we're just gonna Spikes and Wastewater into Amphitheater and hope to kill it, right? Because Spikes will break through this, and now we get to Doom again. Unless he has a Bush also, which I haven't been seeing on Amphitheaters. Okay, we swallowed that up, yeah. Alright, so now let's just throw another Spike over there. And swap into Kinu? Like, we just did the damage there with Cycrox. It wasn't even about dooming or not, because I know the doom's coming off, so just throwing 2 extra damage into Amphitheater and hoping for the best. Unfortunately, actually bringing Kinu in here, this is the problem I have with playing comp. I do things at an instant, and realize afterwards where the mistake went, and it's something I really need to work on, or else I'm just gonna keep going up and down between 1,000 and down again. Right, because if he brings in Dracash here to eat the spike, which he knows is coming, I now have 2 Tems that really do not want to take a Hellfire. And if they read the Kinu swap and throw a Toxic Ink into that slot, okay, then this is totally fine. I mean, Mashuk doesn't enjoy taking Crystal Spikes, but we'll be fine with it. But it might be enough damage where Crystal Spike plus Beta Burst might be able to kill the Mashuk. No, probably not enough. Wastewater and Toxic Ink almost certainly coming in here, so maybe I bring in Cycrox and Pocus, and I can get a Digithread off on one of these 2 Toxic Titans here. Calibus swaps out for who? Amphitheater, okay. Alright, so Amphitheater has to go for... I'll throw a slowdown at Amphitheater and then throw Digithreat into this slot. Mashuk's probably going to swap out, not wanting to take a Beta Burst from a Focus. Oh, okay. Amphitheater hits like a baby, dude. Just does nothing. Alright, so swap Focus back out for Kino? Ninja Cell, I think is probably fine. And then mitigate the damage Mashuk's gonna do by just strangling him so I can't do anything next turn. Seems okay. Oh, okay, Cage sucks. But I'm fine with that because Mashuk also can't do anything next turn. Thunderstrike will kill Focus probably. Yeah. Focus down, super unfort, but it's fine. Cycrox's turn got wasted, which also sucks. Mashuk didn't die for the strangle. Unfortunate. Okay, bring Tortenite in here. And because Amphitheater can't actually damage Tortenite, I think I just get a free... Go for a Garden. I'm gonna just buff Cycrox a little more. So I had to step away for a second. We missed just me swapping out my Cycrox here. We had Garden on Calibus. Get the Doom going on that boy. I feel like I'm making a mistake here because I keep kind of ignoring the Amphitheater. I feel like it's definitely a misplay. I think I slid over a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I'm out of frame. Amphitheater, Toxic Ink. Ooh, big damage. I'm surprised by that. So we Cage and Ink again, and we kill Amphitheater, right? Actually, no, because he's probably gonna Bright Beam here to avoid the next attack. Unless his plan is to swap out and doesn't think I'm gonna have Cage on Tortenite. It's also a possibility. Yes, Amphitheater down. That's the biggest issue we had. Amphitheater's dead. Beautiful. Full of beauty, if you will. Nidrasil, take it, just eating the damage, man. That's how I eat, at least. That's how it sounds exactly when I eat. I don't know. You guys sound different. You're the weird ones, not me, you know? Jakash. We need to try and do some work, but honestly, I think we just throw a garden on him. And cooperation to give Tortenite some stamina. Not to worry so much about the overexertion it's gonna get. Saves a very, very little bit in overexertion, but we do get to heal from the garden, so we kind of offset the overexertion. Nethercash is hurt. Well, doomed. Calibus is dead. And Nidrasil's over here just hanging on by a thread, you know? My man's just doing his best. Trying to get through the day like all the rest of us, you know? Cooperation's a really cool move. I feel like I'd almost rather have whatchamacall? It's just in case it doesn't go for Hellfire, I'll throw a spores over onto Cycrox. Almost rather have Bark Shield in that slot, because especially if I'm getting rid of Tyrannac, Bark Shield would be great to have in another Tem. So kind of like if I get rid of Tyrannac, it'd be for Sparzy, right? Sparzy, they were running Slingshot on Muzz. Was running Slingshot on Sparzy, and that seems interesting, but really it's only good if you... Okay, he's probably going for Hellfire, right? There is not to go for Hellfire. Yeah. So we don't get the spores onto Cycrox, but you know, I was thinking for this team, I probably would want to run something more like what was I thinking for it? I had an idea, and it's completely gone. I don't know. I was thinking about it before. I'm starting to train it up. Kinu likely dies to this, right? He's down by like 30%. If he lived to that, it would be the most pathetic Jakash of my life. Fortunately, I think Cycrox and our boy Tortenite should be able to take us down. Wastewater and Force Shield into him. Unfortunately, I don't get the heal, so Volpe can kind of outrange me. He used Dust Vortex last turn. Hellfire's gonna hurt, but it's not a kill. Wow, that didn't even hurt. Alright, so Cycrox gets a little tougher. Volpe's doomed. If I throw a slime at him, what's it do? I think I just rest with both. Likely going to be going for a bush here, right? So I'll go for Strangle to save the stamina, and then Garden. If he doesn't go for bush and wants to go for bush next turn, be super greedy. What? Did he rest again? Did I get like 7 million brain IQ'd there? Like, what just happened? Must have just tilted and rested. I don't know. But we win because of the strangle. But yeah, the idea there was if we went for bush, we pop the bush with the strangle and then garden him. But bush went after garden, so we completely messed up there anyway. So that wasn't even a good play. But the good play would have been to waste water then to get around the garden. But that's the team, that's the update. I do feel like we probably want Sparzi over Tyrannek because Tyrannek has some negative synergies with our team. But I do quite like running Tyrannek because it's just a fun tem. It's interesting, no one really runs it. It's kind of cool to play it. And having the ability to knock off things like Source Replicator, Puppet Master is pretty valuable for the team, but we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna keep playing with it. I've won one, lost one today. The first one we lost, I didn't even bother. I was gonna upload it either way, but it was literally a 6-0 sweep. Like I did nothing. I drafted poorly, played poorly. It was all bad. But that one was a lot better. So we're gonna upload. If you enjoyed, hit the like button down below, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Have a good night, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.